we're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. No, we're not the same. It's like we're on two sides of the Milky Way. Somehow we got used to the problems. Baby, we got used to falling. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffani Beaston from Beauty and the Beastons, and I upload every single Tuesday and Sunday. And I do lots of homemaking, motivation, cooking, cleaning, organizing, DIYs, party preps, and all of that. Today we are just getting back from vacation and we have a lot of unpacking to do. I have no food in my fridge and it's just time to get our life back on track. So this video is going to have a little bit of everything in it, like most of my Get It All Done videos do. But first we are starting off with unpacking all of the suitcases. This is the first year where I had a suitcase for every kid, and although it seems like it took up more space in the car, it was so much better for like me mentally packing for them, knowing what each of them have in their suitcase. And then you'll see I did as much laundry as I could before we left the beach. I still have a lot more to do, but the way that I repacked their clean stuff made it so easy for me to unpack. So I'm definitely going to show you that. And then in this garbage bag here is just full of dirty clothes. So lots of laundry motivation in this video. Alright, now that we got all of the luggage and everything upstairs, I am going to let Carter unpack his own clothes. He very much takes after me. He likes things nice and organized, and he enjoys organizing. Chris is a very organized person, but it's not like his favorite thing to do. Like, you know, I actually enjoy organizing spaces, and I always have since I was a little girl. So Carter is unpacking his own suitcase. While he does that, I'm just going to sort the laundry and get some stuff going, and then I'm going to go ahead and unpack Tanner's clothes and then move on to the girls' room and unpack their clothes as well. So not only are Chris and I looking for washer and dryer recommendations for our vacation home that we just purchased, the ones in the Bay House are just like pretty much ancient and they still work, so I'm probably going to use them for a little while, but they're just very, very old. And we're looking for something new in there, so be sure to comment below your washer and dryer recommendations. I don't want a front loader. I don't know. I don't regret it in our house, especially because we're thinking of stacking our washer and dryer to have more space in our laundry room, but I miss like my good old fashioned washer and dryer where I can open the top and like just throw stuff in. This washer and dryer I have to like pause it, or the washer at least I have to pause it so that I can be able to open it. Anyway, you'll see me here. I am unpacking our betta fish. Our betta fish's name is Bruno. Here he is. And then we have Charmander and Pikachu over here. Both of our frogs and our betta fish went on vacation with us as well. So happy that they survived the trip because that was a little nerve-wracking. Anyway, back to unpacking Tanner's stuff. Did you guys go anywhere this year on vacation? And if you have, where did you go? And then also, this is like a big debate on Instagram. Are you ready for fall yet? I love like fall cozy content and all of it, but I'm still very much in summer mode, especially because I just feel like this summer is going by so fast. My kids are growing up way too fast, and because we just got the Bay House, like I'm just looking forward to more summer, even though I know fall there will be really beautiful and amazing as well. I'm just not a winter girl. It's not my jam. I get the winter blues. I do not like winter, so maybe that's why I'm really holding on to summer.
I really wanted to get it right, trying to find some balance in my life. I never really put up a fight, and now I'm losing sleep. What if I lost touch? if I'll never get it right. I try to follow my heart, but I lost it somehow. Wish that someone could say it'll all be okay. Just listen to me as I say. Listen to me as I slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. Slow it down. Dreams still yours if you want it. Enjoy the ride, 'cause those ups and those downs is what makes it worth it. I never left a stone unturned. Trying to find some love in this crazy world. I feel like I was never hurt. All I wanted was to be loved.
I just have to say, I cannot recommend these drawer dividers enough. They held up so great. I've used them for many years now. I used them in the old house as well, and I got a couple of new ones for the Bay house to organize there. We still need, for that house, we still need a couch. We still need, I guess, like probably 2 couches, because we have like a room that we want to be like a hangout area, but also where people could sleep in. It's downstairs. So I guess sleeper couches is what we're looking for. The washer and dryer. We have somebody coming this week to clean out the vents and stuff, and just like wipe down the walls, because it does have like a light like smoke smell. I guess the person who lived there before had was a smoker. So I've already got like a bunch of like ventilation going in there. I ordered this machine off of Amazon that's supposed to get smoke out, and it's already working really well. And then we have that going on. And then next after that, we have a flooring consultation on Friday. So I'm interested and nervous to see how much new floors will be. We will be doing vinyl since, you know, we're by the water. We don't want to do real wood. But so stay tuned for all of that. And I'm thinking Sunday's video is probably going to be something in the Bay house. I need to get over there and start unpacking. The hardest part is that it's really hard to get anything done with the kids. So Chris and I have been dividing and conquering, and then it's like an hour and a half away from our house. So it's not like it's right around the corner, but we're just slowly figuring it all out. We don't have like a perfect plan by any means, but it's definitely going to be really fun to, you know, make that spot nice and cozy for our entire family. Anyway, moving into my room, I am unpacking my stuff. I'm also going to unpack Chris's stuff. I packed his stuff for him as well, like when we were leaving the beach house that we were staying at, and I packed that the same way to make it very easy to put everything away. He was downstairs with the kids, so I'm just like, let me just be a nice wife and put his stuff away for him while he's entertaining the kids for me, so I can get all of this done. For me, packing cubes are where it's at. It just helps me stay organized. These are some afterthoughts I had to throw on top, like the girls' jean jackets and my shorts that I had hanging. But I do love packing cubes. I don't know necessarily that they like make anything more compact to pack easier, but I like that I can just go through and I have like hang up clothes in one spot and undergarments in one spot and shorts. So again, it's just easier to unpack and keep everything organized.
Take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need.
These 2 pink bins you see up here, one is full of like beach cover-ups and one is full of bathing suits. I just don't have like a great way of organizing them, so just putting them in those bins just makes it easier for me. I just feel like no matter what I do, they just look messy in my drawers, so that's my solution for that one. Are you the type of person that like leaves your stuff in luggage for weeks before unpacking? I am not, because then it's like a daunting task that's like hanging over my head every day, so I'd rather just get it done. I do also feel like being away for 2 weeks and like never being able to find anything. You know, we had like a couple of cups for the kids. I felt like I could never find their water cups, and just like I don't know, not having your stuff for 2 weeks is hard. So I felt like I was really looking forward to coming back to like routine and just like the easy way of, you know, living with 4 kids, knowing where their stuff is and not having to search for everything. So I think I was like kind of craving doing this once I got home too. Obviously, vacation was amazing and it was so nice because I pre-recorded and I actually got to have some time off. I only had to do voiceovers while I was there, so that was really nice for me to be able to just like unwind and relax and spend time with the family. Although Everly was not the best sleeper when we were there, I just feel like that happens a lot when you go on vacation. Like one of your kids isn't going to sleep, and it was her. So although I was tired, I still had like such an amazing time spending time with our families. As you know, the first week my family comes and the second week Chris's family comes, and it's just like a great time for us to catch up and make memories. And that is like the thing I'm so excited for the new Bay House, is just to be like, you know, always having our family there, spending time and making memories on the water. Moving on to Chris's stuff, with the unpacking and all of that and packing, it felt really good to like kind of separate it. So like each kid's closet is done and then their suitcase is put away. So like out of sight, out of mind, it's completed. Usually I'm all over the place when I'm like organizing my house or, you know, just getting the house together, cleaning. But for this, I like to really just do the one thing at a time, which is very unlike me. However, I definitely have like ADD or ADHD, and this just helps my brain. Sometimes when I film Get It All Done videos, I feel overwhelmed because I'm like trying to record it in a way that it makes sense, but usually I'm just like all over the place doing 5 million things at once, and then finally like everything comes together at the end. That's just like how I work for some reason. I was also the person like in nursing school, like I couldn't study or anything for my test until my area at home where I was studying at was completely clean and things were organized. It's just like the way that I find I work and function the best. Okay, unpacking the clothes is done and back to go ahead and switch the laundry.
Told you so.
Okay, so we are headed downstairs, and unfortunately all of my birthday flowers died and I had no space to bring them with me on vacation. It was hard enough like keeping, you know, the frogs and fish okay in the car. I knew I wouldn't be able to also like have flowers and all of that. So sadly, I'm throwing those away, and I'm going to go ahead and wash these vases and just clean this spot up. Hi, Carter.
I will go if nothing changes. So change your heart. Ooh, your mind is a ghost town, echoing inside your walls, 5 feet underground now. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. you so. My kingdom on lockdown. You never give me any chance. Watch me on my way out. Nothing's gonna save us from our doubts. Nothing's gonna make us spell it out. I don't wanna be the one that said, oh, I told you so. But I told you so. Soon I'm climbing up for what.
Okay, so we are on day 2. We just got some groceries. We did a pickup order from our local grocery store just because Walmart didn't have time for this day until like late at night, and it was Sunday when I ordered groceries, so I knew that there would probably be nothing left by the time I got groceries at 9 o'clock at night from Walmart. So that's why we did Giant this time. Miss Ella wanted to help organize the fruit snacks, so I had to show you that before I go into our little haul, and Carter wanted to do something with the juices, so I let them do that. Then I'm going to just kind of quickly go over and show you everything I got.
It's cold, it chills my bones. I'm all alone. Let me see you. It's been.
So here's a quick little overview of everything. I always like to do this because I know that like I forget stuff. But we got some turkey burgers, some maple honey turkey lunch meat, ground turkey. These chicken and maple sausages are really good. They didn't have the link, so we got that kind. Some chicken nuggets, and then lots of meat for throughout the week. You're going to see in this video, I'm going to make the buffalo ground chicken that we like to put in wraps. And then I'm also going to be making, not in this video, I made crockpot tacos where all you do is put chicken thighs in or whatever kind of chicken you like, a jar of salsa, and a packet of taco seasoning. You do it on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours, and they're the easiest, most flavorful chicken tacos. So we love that. Also, I'm currently obsessed with burrata, so I got that. That's more like a treat though. It's not like I try to eat burrata on a daily basis, because it's definitely like you don't need to be eating burrata every day, although if it was good for me I would, because I'm obsessed, especially with watermelon. I had this watermelon burrata salad and it was life-changing, so good. Anyway, enough about burrata. Moving on to putting our groceries away. And then also in this video I did make chili, which I know is weird in the summer, but Carter and I love it, and Chris loves it too, but Carter will actually ask for it. So I love when my family eats my food. It's like the best compliment. It's when I feel the best. Of course, we like to order out. We like to get pizza. We like to get sushi. We love Mexican, but I just feel like, I don't know, I just get a good feeling when my family eats my food. It makes me feel good. So I'm just trying to show you all the stuff that I need to put away first, and then I'm putting it away and showing you some more. Freshetta, if you look it up, it's really not that good for you. I'm trying to find like a better gluten-free pizza option. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I know there's like a lot of cauliflower crust pizzas, but you have to be so careful these days with like hidden ingredients. I follow like all these like natural accounts on Instagram, and every day I'm like, gosh, can't eat that anymore, can't eat that anymore. I didn't know about this hidden ingredient. Like, for example, all of these orange Doritos and Cheetos, but I try to balance it out. I let my kids get ice cream at the ice cream truck on vacation, even though I hate when they eat these, like, they're like little SpongeBob popsicles just full of fake ingredients and colors, but I'm like, okay, it's vacation. Gotta balance it out. I try to give them fruit and smoothies, let them be kids. It's really hard. I feel like a lot of people can relate, like trying to figure out what's best for your kids these days in this world. There's like just so many hidden ingredients. If you find out what natural flavor means, let me know, because nobody seems to know. Some people say it's MSG. Some people say like they really, dig for natural, so they'll use ingredients that are natural, but we would not want to eat if we knew what those natural ingredients were. If you know, you know. It's all about trying to find balance, but I definitely feel like navigating this world today as a parent is definitely challenging.
Keep you all to myself. Oh, you're so mysterious, mysterious. I can't keep my hands to myself. I walk across the room, show you I'm around. Ask if you wanna meet when the sun goes down. 'Cause you're the only one who can get me so high, so high, so high, so high, so high, so high. You are the only person in the world.
Now I'm just putting some things away in the pantry. Usually I will like decant everything, like the chips and stuff, but since we have the vacation home now, I have no idea when we're going. We were hoping to have things set up by this weekend, at least like enough for us to be able to sleep and stay there, but I'm not sure when things are coming. And like I said, we don't have a couch or like a table to eat at, so definitely challenging. So yeah, that's why I didn't like take everything out, because I'll probably just grab bags of snacks to bring with us there.
The room, show you I'm around. Ask if you wanna meet when the sun goes down. 'Cause you're the only one who can get me so high, so high, so high, so high, so high, so high. Don't be so mysterious, you got me all delirious. 'Cause baby, I am serious. So high, I will keep you to myself, and trust me, there is no one else. No one who can get me so high.
So now I am just going to soak my produce, the ones that I'll be preparing today. So I'm going to be doing some peppers, some, what else did I do? Celery. Sorry, I forgot the word for celery. Peppers, celery, and some strawberries. Usually I'll do like all of the berries and stuff, but lately when I've been getting my raspberries and blackberries, they're already like so close to being rotten that I don't want to rinse them ahead of time, so I'll just rinse them before serving a little bit at a time. I don't know if you guys have any tricks for your berries, let me know. The strawberries I can prep because my kids go through 3 things of strawberries in 2 days, literally, which is great. I'm happy my kids eat fruit, but obviously it's a lot, especially with the good old inflation.
Now I say your name without the pain behind it. I'm moved on now, I'm not trying to impress you anymore. Spending all this time trying to get you out my mind. Oh, it feels so good to take you off the pedestal. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's impressive, how much you're messing with my feelings and my heart. Oh, yeah. I'm going back to at a table round. Oh, they saving us up for the stable friend of mine. Cause they know all this time that I was out my mind, thinking you were the one, that it was love, feelings were strong. I should've known, I should know. I don't know what I was thinking. Let it be more than drinking and going back to your place, never to see you again. That was simply delusion, followed up with confusion. That was just substitution for a lonely bed. So that's impressive, how much I'm messing with my feelings in my heart.
Alright, what I have left of the strawberries is put away. You saw my kids grabbing handfuls. But now I'm cutting peppers, and I want to know who cuts peppers this way now that you've seen me do it. I know a lot of you cut onions the way that I do, but I think I even got Chris cutting peppers this way too. I feel like it was Rachel Ray who showed me how to do this years ago. I'm pretty sure. And then I feel like the onion was Giada, maybe. I love both. I love Rachel Ray and I love Giada. I used to always watch the Food Network when Carter was little, and also like when my babies were newborns, when I had time to like rest and lay in bed, I just pretty much just watched Food Network. So I think that's where I learned a little bit of this stuff from. And then also thinking back to like postpartum with like being able to watch stuff, I used to watch, her name is Molly Ye, I think, and she was like Girl on the Farm or something like that. I liked watching that, Pioneer Woman, and then I also love Virgin River and Real Housewives. So I only watch Real Housewives of New Jersey and Real Housewives of Orange County and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't watch any of the other ones. I still need to catch up on Beverly Hills. I'm like at like 5 episodes behind. Anyway, that's what I like to watch in my free time. And by free time, I mean staying up too late to be able to watch something.
How much you messing with me? How much you messing with me?
Moving on, I am cutting some onion and using my amazing garlic press that I'm obsessed with for our chili.
And I'm blinded by the sunshine in your eyes, not thinking twice, am I this dumb? Although I know you're all I want. How could I crave something so bad? My sweaty palms reveal a warning I should hear, but I don't care, you drive me mad. I'll ignore the truth and run to you, so we could drive away. You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay. I don't need nobody else, obsessed with you, try to stop me.
So I'm just heating up my pot, going to use some olive oil in there. I use olive oil and avocado oil mostly for cooking. Not really any particular reason for either one. Like I just use whichever one is there in front of my face. So I'm going to do our ground turkey and ground chicken, just get them nice and cooked. For my chili, it's so hard. I don't have like an exact recipe with my spices. Like I don't ever have like an exact amount to tell you, which is really hard. But don't be afraid to adjust everything to taste. The only spices I use in my chili right now is salt, pepper, chili powder, and some red pepper flake. And then I also, like my secret ingredient used to be tons of brown sugar, but I'm trying to be a little bit healthier, so I just added a little bit of coconut sugar, and it gives you that like sweet, spicy flavor that is delicious. And then this ground chicken, I just used some buffalo sauce in it, and that's it. You can also add, in the past I've done like the cashew cheese, which is really good in this too. Just be careful because you can get very spicy based on how much buffalo sauce you use. I know that may be common sense, but I definitely added a little bit too much this time. For the chili, I did use 3 garlic cloves and 1 yellow onion.
You know too well I need you close, can't help myself.
The buffalo chicken I was kind of just meal prepping, but Chris was hungry, so he had some right away, and he just uses it with ranch dressing, some cut up lettuce, and then the gluten-free spinach wraps by Mission, which I also just found out that Mission wraps are bad for you too. I mean, it's hard out there. All right, so in my pot right now, I have our ground turkey, 1 yellow onion. I did lots of chili powder, salt, and pepper, and now I'm adding in 1 like regular size can of diced tomatoes. You can get the ones that have basil, you can get whatever flavor you like, or just plain. I'm gonna let that cook up a little bit, and then I'll add in my beans, and I have a larger can of crushed red tomato, and then I use 2 cans of red kidney beans. You can always adjust. Also, you can totally skip the beans if that's not your jam and use cut up sweet potatoes. That's also very good. I've done that in the past. And if you're not really like watching, I guess, your calories, we used to always make butternut squash mac and cheese. It's not that we're like watching our calories. I think butternut mac and cheese can be healthy if you do it the right way. But I just didn't have time. It's just doing chili and cornbread. That also goes really good with it. You have to look back at my fall cooking videos. I have all of those recipes in there, and I can't wait to make some new fall cooking recipes come September. I also want to point out how I already seasoned the turkey with chili powder, and then once I add all the other ingredients in, I'm using more chili powder, so you're like layering, and I think that that definitely makes everything more flavorful instead of just adding spices once. That's just my opinion. Also, I am not like a chef by any means, but my food does taste good. So now that the chili is basically done, I'm adding in my garlic clove. You don't want to add garlic too early because it can burn and just make everything taste really bitter and gross. So I just add it in at the end, and then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer until we're ready to eat. I usually do this in the crock pot, but when I started it, it was pretty late. And then, you know, this is like my favorite brand of gluten-free corn muffins, so just making those really quick in the oven. You can always top this with some Mexican cheese, cheddar cheese, whatever kind of cheese you like, sour cream, any of that. But I'm headed outside now. Basically, all of my hanging baskets had to be thrown away after vacation. Everything was just completely dead. We haven't really gotten rain at all. So I'm just out here just trying to deadhead and take out anything that is just completely a goner. So I'm doing that. I'm going to blow off the deck and just set up the cushions because we were having our neighbors over this night. So that is what I'm doing here. Let's see how this goes. I'm probably gonna add some more soil to this and might re-add my little vines back in because I love those so much. And I did leave them in there, like the root and whatever green part was left of it. So I do have hope that it'll come back.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, 'cause I'm not
Now I'm just opening up our umbrella. I love this umbrella. It has like little solar lights underneath, so even if it's going to be dark out when our friends are here, I just think it makes it look really cute and cozy back here. I'll try to link it down below. I feel like I got it from Lowe's, but anyway, just doing that really quickly.
I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid.
And then last but not least, I am washing my pups. This is Chapel. He is my baby. He is only like a year old right now, not even a year old. And he is a Bichon Shih Tzu. And he's the sweetest little boy in the world, but the house that we rented for vacation didn't allow dogs, so they had to be boarded, and they just smelled terrible, so they needed a good bath. Chapel doesn't mind the bath. He's not a fan of the blow dryer though, so I can't really blow dry him too much. I try my best. He's the sweetest baby in the world, but he is not a fan of the blow dryer. Rylan, who you'll see up here next, she's our little girl. She is, I think she's only 2. Yeah, we got her in 2020. It's hard to keep track when you have 4 kids to remember exactly how old your dogs are. But here, they let me brush them a little bit. This is the best way to get those yucky eye buggers out, though. You never want to like pull them out when they're hard. When they are wet, I just comb them out like this. And it's pretty, you know, they don't hate it. I'm sure it's not pleasant, but it's better than having like eye boogers in front of your eye that can also mess up their vision. So Rylan also is okay with the bath. She likes to kind of like look out, which is fine. She doesn't like hop out. She just likes to look and see what's around. She is always like that. She likes to be at the highest point on top of the couch. Just the kind of girl she is. She's also a sweetheart. She is a Yorkie Bichon, so Yoshan, which is the same as my Romeo who passed away. He was my first dog, and he was like my first child. Honestly, that's what it felt like. He had been with me through everything, so losing him, I always say I lost a part of me when he died, because he, honestly, I'm not going to get emotional, he was my baby. So I love seeing the similarities with Rylan, because she has a lot of the same traits as him, even down to like sleeping in a like thing of laundry basket, like in the laundry basket. Romeo really loved to do that too, and so does she. But anyway, hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'm so excited to take you on this new journey with us to the Beaston Bay house and just kind of making that a cozy little home for us. And I hope that you'll stick around.
Whenever your heart is broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul, I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life, you'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration.